Listen up, ladies, it's Saturday night. Time to grab your heels and feel alright. We got a podcast that's on fire. The money can keep taking you higher. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies' night, we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies' night, we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat.
I walked through the door, you was home. I was on it. Wait for this doorbell to go off so I can tell you about yourself. Doorbell.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
What it do, what it is, what's the biz? I'm Neek, and this is Ladies Nightout Podcast with him.
I'm him.
Sick of that nigga. Already. Just got here.
Just started. Dang.
Sick of this nigga.
That's crazy. I would never be sick of you.
Anyway. Yeah, somebody bipolar in this motherfucker. But anyway. How was your week, man? In fact, who are you? Who is him?
My name is Matthew.
Now he Matthew.
Exactly.
My name is Matthew.
Now he's Matthew.
It is. That's my name, Matthew. I am feeling great. It has been one hell of a birthday weekend for me.
Happy birthday. Heard you made a fool of yourself. Proud of you.
I usually do that. This year, I got to see some of the playback back. I regretted some of the moves I made.
Yeah, I never seen him drink. Every time I looked, he had lick on his lip. I said, I ain't never seen this man drink, ever.
Proud of you.
You know,
Again, sucker.
I don't regret anything that happened this week. So whoever, oh yeah, let me make sure I say that. Big shout out to everybody who came to any party I had this week, any festivities, bought me a drink, bought me a card, a gift, whatever, a high five. I'm thankful for y'all. Thank you. And for those of you who making fun of me, just remember, it'll be your turn soon. It'll be your turn soon.
He's so sensitive. I'm not. What up, me? Cam?
What's going on, y'all? Nothing happened in my week. It just started. Usually it's on Sunday when we talking about it, but now it just started. Man. That just sums it up. Usually it's the end of our week. I mean,
You heard me?
we gonna have to do the weekend or something now.
Weekend recap.
Yeah. I ain't do nothing this weekend for real. I went out with my son Saturday night. I had my daughter and my son's birthday. My granddaughter and my son's birthday were both Saturday.
It seems like it was a birthday-filled weekend because it was my niece's birthday. Well, my niece's birthday is today. Mm-hmm. But we celebrated it this weekend. Took her out to eat, and then it was filled with homework because my old ass is back in school. Mm-hmm. Yep, that was my weekend.
Sounds
So,
wonderful.
shut the. He on my nerves, y'all. Real
I
bad.
ain't even did shit.
Come on, so
It's the Y chromosome, ain't it? It just pisses you off for no reason. Anyway.
This is actually your style, your hairstyle. It's really pissing me off.
So y'all finna
Hello,
be
cat
beefing this
police.
show?
Because I know she fucking lying. Anyway.
I'm not. I'm capped up.
I know
see
you
me?
fucking lying.
You see it. Blessed.
And
You
highly
don't look like that
favored.
mess.
And highly favored.
Can we speak about somebody who's not blessed? Let's segue.
Who is it? Who is it? Who's not blessed? Go ahead. Say it.
God. We have to talk about Diddy, y'all. We have to. We have to talk about. We got to talk about what's out there.
He's the reason
The
there's a
diddler.
baby oil shortage right now.
The baby oil shortage is
All
crazy.
these babies is out here dry as hell. Because he got all of it.
One, bypassing 1,000 bottles. Bypassing it, because that's insane.
Can we talk about the dildos they said they found?
That is not. We don't know if that's real yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
what they said was it was over 700.
Hey, if it was all that baby oil there, I'm just going to say,
One for each.
They wasn't far behind.
That's a whole lot of fucking moves.
If this is true,
That's
I mean,
what
we
I'm
don't
saying.
know. We wasn't
If
there.
it was
We
true.
I
wasn't
said
there.
allegedly.
We wasn't there.
It's a baby oil statement.
I don't know,
The
but
baby oil statement is true.
We seen a
The
picture.
dildos
but
have not been
again,
verified.
You can.
AI can do anything now.
Bruh,
So
Absolutely.
I don't know.
No. That's not a picture.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
It's not a picture. It's literally what's in the case files of the findings. The
Oh, yeah. They did
1,000
go about
Oh, see,
bottles
I ain't,
of what they confiscated when they did the raid.
So what I'm curious about was how much was in each bottle. Like, was one bottle like got a little bit in it, the other bottle was full. Like, I'm just
Was
curious.
they all
like,
brand
those
new
be my
bottles?
right? Like, is these brand new? What happened to the old bottles? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just be wanting to know stuff like that.
What
Why
I wanna-
so much?
That's
Bruh,
what I'm
'cause I'm on the
saying.
same one since the beginning of the year. I'm on the same.
You like to walk
bottles.
around ashy too, so it ain't.
Y'all finna be beefing this whole show. I see.
He
It's
came
the rain.
in hot, so
It's
I
the
just gotta
rain.
cool him off.
It's the
That's it.
rain. It's the rain.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's the rain.
I'm gonna get you back. Don't worry.
Let me get you back, eh,
Yeah.
fucker.
All you gotta do is show them your feet once. Anyway.
And they ain't
so
bad. You
what-
want to see it now? Shit.
Your feet out now. It look
I
like
got pretty feet. Hater. Let's see yours. Don't put them funky motherfuckers out of here. Don't do that.
You gotta watch down when she going back and forth.
bro.
Don't start with me. No.
And see, it's usually me. It ain't even me. See, they knew to bring me in on a Monday.
Good God.
Knew to bring me
I
on
didn't do
Monday.
nothing. I walked in and it started.
I
Anyway,
have learned.
but I'm
I do
saying-
not.
yeah. to the topic at hand. I'm not concerned. Like I already know that his life is. We know it. That part's done. But what I want to know, and this is just speculation, and it's dangerous to do, but how many people do you think are in trouble?
So look, listen. So I was
Which
listening
one?
to a podcast, right?
Uh huh.
And they were talking about Diddy or whatever. And they said the man was saying that the only person on there for trafficking is Cassie. So that is the only person that he's really in trouble for. But the bigger issue is his racketeering charge.
So I've heard and read differently. It's reverse. Cassie's sex trafficking charges are supposed to be beyond the limitation, the statute of limitation, because they're over 10.
They said
But the
that was
sex
on the little
workers
case
that
thing.
he was using to work with her and other people, that's where his sex trafficking charges are coming in, because those are more recent. They haven't passed the statute of limitations. And his violent acts, I guess I don't even know how they deal with the domestic abuse.
I'm trying to figure
portion.
out what's the statute of limitation on his violent acts, because
That's
that was back
things-
then too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
unless
I'm
he
saying.
has something that's more recent and just people just ain't
We
came out yet.
Heard about it.
Because you know when you think about that stuff, you gotta think about especially if it's men and all that. Some people may not even want people to know that they
That's
was
what I'm saying.
involved in it. So
No, man.
How do you
ain't no telling.
Man, it's so
Sip
many
water
Diddy
and mind
stories
my
out there.
business.
Ain't no telling. It's
So
probably
many.
more situations like that than none.
That's what I'm saying. So, all right, let's play a little game.
I don't want to play
Y'all
games.
ready?
I don't like playing games with you.
Over
You don't
under
play right.
of 5 well-known rappers will be called out
Mm.
doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Over under. I'm going with 5.
Just rappers. We just want rappers.
I'm just doing rappers. I'm not doing celebrities.
Oh, just rappers.
Just rappers.
Maybe
I
5.
say over.
You say over 5?
It
Yeah.
probably is over 5. It's been going
And
back
I'm
for a
gonna
while.
say that for the span of how long
It's been a while.
For the span of
With-
how long
with
it's
the statute of
been.
limitations, yeah.
Yeah, and even if
It may not.
everybody didn't be involved in everything, then maybe you was involved in this thing, and then maybe this person was involved in this thing, and maybe this person know that you brought this girl here and wasn't supposed to be here, and she said, she ain't nobody we could, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I would
that's
say
why I'm saying
longevity.
The over under on it, man.
I
I
say
think 5 is about right. It's gonna be 5 people that we probably know, respect, and then boom. Cause if he get a chance to testify, you know he gonna Nino Brown the fuck out of this. This shit bigger than Nino Brown. He gonna ain't no fucking way. Cause where they have him now, like they did a thorough review of the building, the structure and the stuff that's going on. They did that on ABC this morning. And it's like I can't imagine somebody going from living a life of luxury to that. That every day has to wear on your mental. That's what
I'm
I'm
more
saying.
concerned about his kids. Like he still got daughters in school.
That's what in situations like that. That's what I worry about. Because then you ask yourself, even with that, how much has a child probably even seen and didn't even
And
realize
like
what
they
it
trying to
was
figure out where they
that
daddy
they
at,
were
what he
seeing.
got going on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
How many times?
now he locked up. Now it's like, was it true? Cause you locked up now.
yeah.
And that's hard. Like the
Because you don't know what
the
to
stuff
believe.
he gotta,
Shout out to the twins.
man, the stuff he gotta come clean with in order to get, like, if he even gets to a deal, a point where he can make a deal. Because let's just say they don't actually want him. They want all the higher ups that taught him. Because remember, everybody says that he was taught this stuff. So if they want them, those people, he gonna sing. That's what I'm super concerned with that. I think if it had ever come to it, we'll hear about a camera malfunctioning. Somebody got paid off.
To be honest, I
Shivs
think
were
that
found
it just.
because people wanted to have a name for killing P. Diddy.
I think that this is stuff that is already has been going on for such a long time anyway. And
Yeah.
not just with him, but with a lot of
yeah,
people,
that's the stuff
especially
that-
when it come down to money. Because a lot of times you will see stuff and people will just do anything for money. If you don't, especially if you don't come from nothing,
For the love of
some people
money.
will do anything for money. So if you think about the ones who ain't speaking up versus the ones who are, it's probably more of them. And not just with him, a lot of celebrities and things like that. People are like, I don't think that happened. People have to understand they people just like everybody else.
That part.
And all that money in the world is not gonna make them do nothing right unless it's what they want to do, or live right, or however society or whoever feels like
That's gonna be
they
crazy.
should live.
That's gonna be crazy. I've never
Because Weinstein had a whole fucking island that people were going to and doing this shit.
Who?
Epstein.
Harvey Epstein, yeah. I want to say Weinstein,
Because
but yeah,
they blend.
yeah. But I mean, he had a whole island, and I watched the documentary of the girls talking about it, the pictures and everything, and all. He had a whole island that a lot of stars were going to. So even if you had 90 that didn't know, 10 did.
You know what irritates me is people coming out now and wanting to say something. Like
That's what people are.
it aggravates me. Like I seen
No.
Freddie from one of his groups, you know, making a band, and Freddie like, yeah, he was on that, like, you know, slapping asses and all of that shit, and he like, I'm not with all of that, and which explains why they group didn't make it. But
I feel like if that's the case, then leave it alone. Then let the people who actually affected them, and it's what's in their everyday lives, and maybe it was reached to them.
said Stevie
Because if
J was
other
with
than
the
that,
shit, too.
then leave it alone.
because he said he still want to fight Stevie J.
Because what we talking about? 25 years ago, he slapped your ass. Okay.
Okay, so there's two sides to that. One, sometimes people ain't brave enough.
Oh, I understand that.
You know.
Oh,
brave
trust
now.
me, I understand that.
Once
You
you
brave
see,
now?
Yeah, because once you see the first domino fall, it makes it easier. Makes it easier for somebody to say something. Not everybody can just jump out the box. Especially, y'all gotta realize how powerful that man is. Like, you don't get hit with a racketeering charge unless you got an organization of people who are moving the way you want them to move. That makes you powerful. So, yeah, I can shut you up. And this is the thing to get me. Every single person that got caught all had these NDAs. Vince McMahon, P. Diddy, all of them had them NDAs, but they just didn't pay. They let it lapse. And so that's how the feds are catching them.
That's
Because
exactly
that's
what
how
I'm
they're
saying.
catching them.
It's
Because-
just it's all about money. Period.
Yeah, you don't want to tell me, or renew our lease and pay the whole $2 million you agreed to when you a billionaire. You gonna give me $750,000? We agreed that I'll be quiet for $3 million. You gonna look at me and say fuck you after I fucked on you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. That's what made Vince McMahon get caught, because he ain't paid it. He basically told her fuck her. Cassie said, I got a book. You gonna pay this money? Oh, my NDA up in 2 days. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it cordial with you. Be your friend, and then, let's settle
Drop
this
that
in a
shit.
day. Let's settle in a day.
He did.
In a day.
Why you wait to say you want his money? Looking at him.
I would have gave it to you yesterday.
I don't know where I got to sign
NDA, exactly.
What the fuck finna happen?
Yeah, I don't wanna-
But look,
Hey, all
It
of them
be-
in
it
that
be-
world. Tank said he be having parties and they make the female sign NDA.
Yeah.
Now,
Like,
we talking about Tank.
T.I.
The same
don't-
Tank.
listen,
T.I. and
listen,
Tiny.
The
listen.
same Tank who said
Same shit.
him having relations with a man, he had to do it again to make sure that he didn't like it. That's the same person.
I don't
Tank. Yeah, he said that on was it Angela Yee? Who was
I
that?
think he said he did have relations.
And then he said- and they said-
college, but I don't know if he actually
Hoochie
did
Daddy
it the
show?
second
I'll
time.
I'll show you. I'll show you. I think it's a whole podcast, and it says. Oh,
See, yeah, you wanted to fight. See, that's why I'm on your ass today, boy.
Girl,
Go
leave me
ahead.
alone,
I'm
man.
reading the comment.
But yeah, it
He
said
talking some
because the girl
Private
asked, well, how do you know if you want to do it again? He was like, because you don't know if you liked it the first time.
Come
I
on.
was like, nah, you know you liked it. You know you liked it. Stop
Something
playing.
intrigued you enough to go back. Something intrigued you enough to go back if you did
That
it the
little
first-
tingle, something happened.
That's crazy.
Stop playing.
That's hella crazy. I don't. I'm with Ace. I don't think we make it to a trial. I'm almost.
He knew he wanted to try it again.
I don't think we make it to a trial. I think that's gonna be open and shut, bro. Because you know how long a trial take. Do me a favor. One thing, Ace. Can you see over there if Harvey Weinstein is free?
No,
I don't think he in jail. I think he's like on house arrest.
Harvey in jail.
I think he on house arrest, Ace. I promise. I think he is. Because that's one of them too big to fail persons.
A lot of them with having so much money, they'll never really do time.
Because I know he was awaiting trial, but I think he got on bail.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Because if he is, I'm going to want to know what the difference is. Other than
Big
the video.
facts.
Like, there's the tape.
He's
Been serving a 23-year prison sentence in New York's Mohawk Correctional Facility.
Damn.
Niggas locked up.
He already had his trial?
yeah. If he got
I didn't
23
think he had his
years,
trial.
Shit,
Yeah.
That trial went so damn fast.
yeah, they can't put you on hold that
Got
damn
him.
long.
I thought the dude was
Lock
still
him
on
up.
trial, man, because it's still cases pending, ain't it?
No, they shut it down. Shut him down. We got enough.
He convicted of every motherfucker
Damn.
He did it.
That's crazy.
died. He be dead.
God damn.
So, I guess on the tank topic
Lie.
that you was just talking about.
That's exactly what it says. He was on. I don't remember who the girl was, but she's a regular blogger, and she was asking him, according to the statement that he made, and she was saying, "Well, you made a statement regarding you and a male, and something about him doing it again." And he said, "How do you know if you liked it?"
He didn't.
That's what I was saying. I remember him saying, they are not
He ain't
dry.
speculated nothing.
They ain't dry. They shiny. Stop it.
He did it.
You think he did it?
Before
know-
the interview
I'ma say-
happened,
I'ma-
they was already saying it.
I'm gonna just say,
So you don't go on
Once I
no interview
watched-
and then say, well, maybe if I do it again.
once I watched the interview with him and Marlon on the Breakfast Club, and they was talking about getting a backside 8, I just
They what?
So come on now. Stop it.
yeah.
Cause see, in that, who was that? Was that you I was talking to? Oh, my
Wait a
God.
minute.
Somebody.
Up, man. I
But
was
that's
like,
that's the whole thing. Cause it's like, how do you even get to that point? Like, do you scooch down in the bed?
That's why he
And
put,
and
he
open
put
your
his
leg
legs
and see
up,
where
and I was
somebody
like,
end
no
up.
fucking way.
Like, is that a conversation
fellatio,
before?
And then it just goes.
Marlon and
But
Tank,
even
they
so,
were both on the
the
Breakfast
way
Club.
that they're made,
like 3,
they
4
will
years
have to.
ago.
Like, I mean,
Is your legs up and when you getting head?
even if it
they
is,
gotta get to the ball.
even if it is, your butthole is not
Mind
right
your
there.
business. Your butt. When you we not
Think
going
about
that far.
it. Come on now,
Go ahead,
it ain't
go
right
ahead.
there. I feel like he scooched down, and
I'm not gonna say it. 'Cause y'all
Hey,
gonna-
I'm just saying.
Y'all gonna incriminate me.
Oh my god.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
not gonna say it.
just saying, it's not
direction did you take?
I'm not gonna say it.
anatomy.
I'm not. Oh, I know anatomy very well.
Yeah, so it ain't right there.
But the gooch is right next to it.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Hey, that's crazy. These your people.
I'm just saying.
These your people.
I'm just saying.
What was the second topic?
Oh,
You
then
want
go
that?
right into the next one.
Thought we-
Women and bisexual men.
Damn, we was trying to get the fuck out.
I'm saying it flows right into where we was going. Now my question is for people out there. Could you date a bisexual man?
The females.
Female, of course.
Watching.
Hopefully female.
Hey, listen. We don't know.
But could you date a bisexual man?
I think that applies to
My
other community
answer-
too, right?
Is no.
Because they might not like a
Yeah, that's
man who
true.
goes
That's
the other
true.
way.
That's true.
What?
If a man's messing with men, but then
But I guess
dating females, the men who he's messing with might not like that either.
yeah, but I don't know.
Because there's definitely.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was just talking to a friend about this and said no.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a no for me. It's a no.
So, not being contrarian, but just, I feel like that's mostly our community. We ain't doing it.
Oh,
What,
I
a
was
lot of
like, what you
bisexual
saying, brother?
men?
Oh, okay.
Or-
All right. Got it.
African American women, I don't think they doing it.
No.
What? Oh,
some
they
of those out
are. That's
here,
what I'm
feel
getting
like
from
it's not.
these. They are.
I see.
They are.
Who's
They,
that?
they you.
This is where I got the topic from. It was a whole
They are.
I would
list.
love to see.
Yes,
I would love
it
to
was a
see
whole
female admit
thread.
that.
It was a whole thread going
You
on.
really excited.
And they was like, well, what you
No.
do in the bedroom
Don't
and
do me.
what he do with
Don't
me
fuck
is one thing.
There are lines.
And I was just like,
are
okay.
There's already more women to men, so
I
think
agree.
some women-
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
And they,
Ain't enough love in the world,
and they
baby.
be feeling like they can change him or he gonna be. Hey,
Ended up loving
it was
the
a
world.
lot going on in that thread. It
I
was a
will
lot,
not.
and they was
I will
admitting
not.
to
I don't compromise. I'm just being a
messing
bitch.
with bisexual men.
How?
And
Okay,
some were
wait.
just saying, well, I'm just not gonna do this to him. I'm just not gonna do that.
You're just not gonna. Because there's too many things I
I'm
would even.
confused.
I'm just trying to figure out how you like go into that. Hey, babe, I want to do something special tonight.
Right.
Oh, okay, what you got going on? What you want to do? I bought this toy. Oh, you bought a toy for me? No, it's for me.
Right.
Nigga, what?
Right. Or he start off with, baby, you know how I love you? Yeah.
See,
Well,
this
your brother
this,
Charles kind of sexy too. You know y'all look alike, baby. You know y'all look alike. Y'all twins, boo. I'm just saying.
I'm just
hey,
talking to her. Charles is
I'm
so
just
sexy.
saying. Hey, it be like that.
Ain't no be like.
Not for us. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is they say. I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know the recipe. I don't know the
like-
line.
Ain't no
I
be
don't
like
know how
that.
you work up to
I
it.
don't
and how
know.
you
Right.
get
I
it.
don't know how they
But-
got there, but I've seen it was a full thread, and some girls were just like, "Well, I'm just not gonna do this, or I'm just
No,
not gonna
you
do
shoulda,
that."
like,
And I'm like, "Well, you
screenshotted it or
already
something.
entered into it."
My question is.
I didn't even think about it till we was talking about the topics, and then it dawned on me that I saw it. Then I trying to go back and see where I saw it, and I couldn't find it.
My argument, or no, what I'm trying to say is, what are those arguments like?
There might
When
be
they
where
throw-
they got that
when they
DICK in the booty ASSNIGGA.
Wait a minute.
You ain't never heard people say that? I don't want to say. I don't want
Yeah.
to say it fully. Out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you old.
I'm saying like That's-
Right.
people already throw low blow insults.
Right.
So you talking about how dark women go sometimes in arguments?
I'm
I know
just
this
saying.
ain't coming from the nigga that's taking
Right.
it.
Right.
What?
No, you ain't. You saying that nigga. You holler more than me. Shit, I just washed the sheets because of you, nigga.
Brr.
I'm just saying. You said the argument. So look, hey,
Brr.
it's an argument. Ugh, little shitty ass nigga.
Sorry.
They told me to say this.
They ain't no. No.
Who told you what?
No.
You said the arguments. You know,
I
was
arguments,
just
wondering what
arguments
it's
can
like.
get horrible.
I just wonder
So,
what it was like.
They get real dark.
Cause I'm just what I'm saying. Like if you are already open in that part of the world that you probably sensitive to, and you probably had to go through
You
a
know what?
maturation process.
I don't know if
to
y'all
get to a point where you okay with yourself, and then somebody
Well,
throwing
you
it
done got
right.
real. You done
Did
got
y'all
real
follow-
okay with her then if she knows. So
Have y'all followed Love and Hip Hop when the dude came out and said that he was gay?
What dude?
What is his name? He was a rapper.
August. Alsina?
No.
Who?
is he on her recently now?
Be strong.
Ain't no.
No. It was
Thank you,
it
bro.
was like in the beginning. I guess
This
when they
is
first
insane.
like started coming out. I saw a TikTok.
I saw a TikTok recently where
Try
men live these straight lives and they try to live that life and eventually admit to their women that they are bi.
Exactly.
And give the women the option to continue.
I see it all the time in little shows that I be watching.
Now wait, you ain't even. You could have said this in the beginning, bro.
How do you disclose it?
And what you been doing?
That's my point. The trust level
What you been
already
doing?
go from wherever it was to zero. Because now
I'm
you
talking about
messing.
completely.
Now you messing with
Because there's so
somebody's-
much to be
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You messing with somebody's health.
in the Women's Day. I mean,
Yeah, because
You
I've
messing
seen
with-
it. I've
you
seen
messing
it.
with a
I've seen
person's
it.
health. When you
That's
do it,
true.
you doing it.
you are.
anyway.
That's exactly what I was going.
You doing it
You
anyway.
are fucking with somebody's health.
And now you're fucking with their mental health.
Coming in the house with a yeast infection, all type of shit.
Bacterial.
And that's the crazy part because I have homies that are gay, and
I mean, I
do my
get that
best.
part.
I do my best when it
I
comes
get that
to
part about them not
giving-
society not making them comfortable.
Right, but I feel like this: just be open and honest with the people that you are chilling
I'm
to
sorry,
deal
she
with.
read it. She sent it.
No, you read it. We
I
ain't even read it yet.
Go ahead, my bad player.
What
What
happened?
it say again, Ace? Society doesn't always make it comfortable for men to do that. That's what I was saying. Especially depending on how they were raised. That's why I was saying about the maturation process of them getting okay to be with their self. And then now in the first argument or whatever, you throwing all that in my face.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I could.
You
pull
making
it up
me
for you.
relive it.
It was a gay rapper on Love and Hip Hop. I think it was like
It's been
Miami
more
or
than
something
one
like that.
gay
And,
rapper on Love and Hip Hop.
He was dealing with a dude, and then he had a whole girlfriend and baby. Like
Kind of like how Zell doing now.
Zell out in the open. He was hiding it,
Okay.
and it just came out. I mean, he decided to come out on Love and Hip Hop, which was dumb. But the girl in them arguments and them fights, she was tearing his ass up. I'm talking about he was crying. It got physical. Like,
I bet.
it
That's
was
a lot
so
of
bad.
emotional damage that you inflicting.
I just say, still
Shut up, Ace.
be honest with the people you dealing
Yeah,
with. It's too
you
much.
just gotta
It's too
be
many
honest.
things going
She thinking they finna
around.
get married. This
Yeah.
man, he told her, "I don't want to be with you. I love you, but I want to be with him."
What does that do to a person?
And I was just getting ready to say, so
She
imagine
was-
as a woman, like it ain't even no another chick.
She
It's
said
his
she heard from her
homeboy.
family, like look
That's
scrutiny,
even-
like your man don't even want you. He want a man. Like
Yep.
How do you? It's
Like
not
that
even about how
prisoner.
you win the argument.
Number
It's
one,
how do you
462.
walk away from that?
I
Like,
don't know.
how strong
But she
you
tried
have
to
to
stay, and the arguments and the fights was diabolical.
Yeah, the shit.
It was something I was gonna say, and I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. Probably whistle when he went to the bathroom and everything. Just saying. Why you whistling?
No.
Easy breezy.
No. No.
I won't do it no more.
Ooh, baby, you came out the bathroom fast.
No. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Stop it.
Oh man,
Hey,
I'm
don't-
just saying. You tell me don't air it. Too late.
Edit that part out.
No, we can't edit it out. We gonna give it to you live and raw.
None of us run for office anytime soon. Cause goddamn, commission just killed all our stuff.
You
None of us
said
run-
the arguments that they have,
City councilman,
and I'm
nothing.
just saying.
All that's out the window. Shit. No, y'all not okay. Y'all not okay for that. Y'all not okay. Y'all not cool.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all not cool.
But do y'all think it's the same as if, let's say, a woman has multiple children, and then I'm gonna say all of a sudden, but we know it wasn't all of a sudden probably, but all of a sudden she decides that she's gonna turn into a stud. Do you think that's the same thing?
It's more heartbreaking for a man.
What?
It's one thing.
I'm gonna say, so imagine your baby mama was fine as I don't know what. Now you go pick up at the school, and the teacher don't know if that's the daddy or the mama. Pick the baby up
Let me
because she
stop
got
right
a low
here.
face. She
Pause
got
for
on
the cause. Pause for the cause.
draws and
In
everything.
no way, shape, or form are we bashing or making
Absolutely
fun
not.
of the
Absolutely
community.
not.
Let's start. Let's go.
You
there.
can never be a councilman with them shorts.
Facts. But
Yeah, we not. We
we're
just
not.
we just talking stuff.
We're goofy
We
and just talking
stuff.
smack, y'all. We love the community.
Yeah, I'm gonna get canceled.
Like he ain't sitting on the couch.
I'm not. I'm the only one saying it ain't okay. Anyway, my other thing is, so I have
We
seen
about to
something
vote
to
Buddy
that
off the
effect. I've seen somebody at one club. They were doll, Barbie, straight up and down, and then seen them at another club recently. It was supposed to be a duck off spot, I'm guessing, for them. And they was just.
I'm saying it
talking
because
about
I see
Wakanda
it. I see
forever.
it all the time. I see it all the time.
That code switch was real. Even from the way they greeted me.
What's
Hey,
up, bro?
How are you? What's up, bro?
Said that. What's up, bro?
It's 100% true. That's how it happened.
Can you imagine?
Looking like-
What was your face?
Tiffany, that's you? Oh,
Man, confused. Confused. I'm a G.
Show me your face.
you don't know to hug her, give her daps,
That's why I be so.
shake her
I
hand.
used
You
to
don't know
ask
what
that
to
question
do.
because I'm already socially awkward. So I didn't know how.
Slap
when
fives.
It took me a
Slap
minute.
hands.
It took me a minute to settle in on how to greet a stud because I didn't know exactly how to do it,
I hate it here.
what they would want. You know, I know it's person to person now, but like at first, is it a
Oh, it's something I want to say, and I ain't gonna say it.
shut up?
I'm not gonna say it.
Greet them.
How they want to be greeted, and that's what I said.
What
it's
they
person to
dressed
person.
as.
Just say
On the occasion.
You don't even got. Hey, how you doing?
Where'd you go
Whoever
like
you,
this?
whoever today.
Josh,
How you doing?
I don't even shake your hand.
All
I
right.
don't even know what to do
Just
with that
how you doing?
information now. Y'all something else.
Hey, this is what's going on in society. We ain't making it up. It just is what it
Y'all are
is.
something else. So without talking about transition, can we transition?
Yes.
to another topic? Jesus.
Okay. Does lack of affection cause breakups? Could it possibly cause you to break up in a relationship?
Yep.
Yeah, we all agree. I told y'all when we did this topic gonna go you. I was gonna say yeah because I mean, what are we gonna?
I
argue
am
about?
dating and I move quick. I will leave your ass quick if I don't get my affection, my time. I'm big on time and what's my other language? They switch up depending on the people. Time spent is a big one, and if you ain't got time, move around.
I'm time and
Move
communication.
around.
That's what they doing anyway. They ain't got time.
Yeah, I need time and
That is what they doing,
communication.
but you gonna move around for me?
That's
going.
crazy.
That's what I need. Time and communication.
I know. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah. If you don't give me any time or effort and energy, there's really nothing that we got going or cooking. It's gonna be the
9
same.
times out of 10, that's why it's over.
Yeah.
You're like, what happened to old boy?
He ain't had time and I ain't either.
So don't
I
ask.
didn't either.
Don't ask.
All right, that was a simple one.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so then we got.
I really don't like.
So then we got. Are you single? Wait a minute. Single until married. So are you single up until the moment you get married?
I said this. I said this.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Go ahead.
It's what you gotta say. We got a problem. with.
Exactly.
No, okay. The definition of single is individual, unattached, and unmarried. Yes, unmarried. But I'm saying that to say this. So, if you are with someone, and no, what y'all said was you got to have a conversation if you enter into a relationship that says that y'all monogamous, even after the person has decided that y'all together.
Cause you can't decide if we together if I don't agree to it.
Yeah, you can't make
Yeah,
me be
that's
somebody.
but this is what I'm saying though. If y'all have decided, if y'all have decided that y'all are together, why are we having a conversation that we're being monogamous? I feel like people are having the wrong conversations. That's not a conversation. Because if we have established that we're together, why am I having to tell you?
How did we establish that we was together?
I said after y'all have established that y'all
You
are
asked us,
together.
how do you get married?
That's how I said. No, that's how I asked the
added
question
gate.
then.
That's what she said.
Exactly. And what I just said just now was, once y'all have decided that y'all are together,
Okay.
then how do you determine that this is the person you want to marry if you're not solely committed to this person?
Because we can have that conversation and not talk about being monogamous. We can have a conversation of having an open relationship.
Exactly. You could have and what I said was, you're in a committed relationship. You're not committed if you're in an open relationship.
How?
Who are you committed to?
What? Bro, I'm committed to whoever I had that
That's
conversation
not a
with.
committed relationship.
How?
What's not?
Commitment is just agreement.
It's agreement.
Exactly.
A verbal agreement.
A verbal one, yeah.
You're not committed to. You're not fully committed to a person if you're both seeing other people.
Y'all made an agreement.
They made an agreement.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And again, how do you determine? I ain't the only person who feel like this. How do you determine that you are completely single until you're married? So that means that when you go out the day before, you can go mess with whoever you want to the night before you get married, and the woman that you intend to marry can do the same thing, and that's not going to be an issue.
I'm
That's
quite
what
sure a
y'all
lot of
do,
people
I
do
mean.
that.
We're not talking about what
I'm
a lot of people
quite
do.
sure.
I'm saying, would that be something that you, because we only speaking on us,
If
only
it
people
happens,
speak on.
don't let me find out.
So
but-
when you okay,
I'm speaking on us, not a broad spectrum.
but you just did the broad spectrum 2 seconds ago when A said something.
No, I didn't.
You
I
said
said
I'm not
it's
the
my
only
opinion.
person that feel that way. Well, it's only
I was
us.
saying when I brought the topic up, I wasn't the only person. But then what did I say? That's my opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse my children.
All right.
Cleared it up.
All right. So, in my opinion, if you are the type to have that open relationship, I've been in one, and y'all have the agreement of
You agreed to
this.
that?
I did.
All
We
right,
both
go
set.
ahead. Go ahead,
Now,
buddy.
I'm gonna tell you why it didn't work, because we both set the boundary and we both broke the boundary. We both set the boundary and we both broke it. That's why it didn't work. Other than that, we were
It's not committed then.
No, they just both slow.
yeah. Like, I mean, people fuck up.
They just slow.
You gotta have a learning. You gotta have a learning experience.
They got a
to learn
learning
something.
disability. They don't understand or comprehend.
Very much. Oh my God. Jesus, I keep forgetting y'all are the two perfect people in this motherfucker.
Ain't
No,
nobody
not
said I
being
was
perfect.
perfect by far. I
That's
ain't
the
never
definition
said
of
that.
single. The definition of single is unattached. Don't believe me? Look it up.
I'm unattached until I sign a paper that says
We
I
attached.
am with this person. And I start filing taxes with their social security number. And I start buying shit with their social security number attached. Now we have things that have us aligned.
And that's my
Binding
opinion
agreement.
of why I feel like relationships are the way that they are, is because people enter into them believing that they're still single.
But the law say we is.
The law is not in a relationship. You are.
The law is definitely in a relationship.
It's not.
Because especially if you in one of them states that say, hey, y'all was together 7 years, half his shit yours.
Exactly.
The law is in this.
And then at that
We
point,
don't even have to be
and
married.
at that point, that makes her your common law wife.
So the law is in it, right?
In that state, I guess if you want to look at it like that.
Yeah, because it's costing me half my shit. Yeah. I would definitely be looking at it
Well,
like
in
this.
my opinion, if you're in a committed relationship, you shouldn't be telling other people that you're single. That's where the lines get crossed. Period. Because if you with your mate and a woman walks up to him and says, hey, you look nice or whatever. And he like, yeah, you with somebody? No, baby, I'm single.
Now, hold, wait.
No.
Hold up.
Because you can't take it back.
I'm not saying he not
single.
single. That's not what I'm saying. Now that's just rude as fuck. That's bullshit.
But y'all made the agreement. That's what y'all saying.
Listen.
And again, so if your mama was getting married, she been unhappy for forever.
Agreed.
And she's getting married, and then tomorrow, and then today you see her guy out with another guy. You don't feel no type of way.
So what? Then he went.
Well, yeah, I would definitely feel the way if he was with another guy.
He's out with another girl.
I was going to say that. Wait a minute. You just
I'm speaking
made
as a
this
woman.
something else.
Speaking as a woman.
Okay.
So if your mother was getting married, she been single for a long time. She's finally getting married. She's happy, and you see the guy she's intending to marry on Saturday afternoon at 3:00, and it's Friday night, and you see him out with another woman. You don't feel no type of way about it.
Of course I feel the way, but that's not my business.
It don't have to be.
If
What I'm saying is, would you consider that man to still be a single man, or should he have been committed to your mother? He shouldn't be out with another woman.
Technically, he's single.
He's single.
I think that people
He
just.
fucked up.
I think that people
But he's
do.
single.
I'm telling, but
I'm telling for sure.
That's not the definition
he's
of
single.
single.
Like, cause there's a bunch of people who do that. Like, have those bachelor parties. I've been to one where the groom definitely was. It wasn't the last one I was in, so don't worry about that. Don't read too much. But it was about, what was this? About 8 years ago. Yeah, about 8 years ago, my homeboy had a bachelor party. Clowned. When I say clowned,
Last of his singleness.
I'm sure.
He showed his single ass.
clowns. Some shit I was like, oh, well, I guess he's just a player. He
If
got
you
it in,
allowing it all
let
the
it
way
out.
up to the day you get married, guess what? It's gonna continue. Because you're not committed.
So would you,
You're not committed to this one person.
I
It's
can't
not
even-
I
monogamous.
see what she's saying. Don't
It's
get me
not-
wrong.
it's
I
not
see what
monogamous.
she's saying. But that person is still single.
I would feel another way.
They're not single. They're just not married.
What way would you feel?
They're just not
Give me a
married.
little broader definition than that. Because honestly,
Because I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
They're just not married. They're not single though. Single means that there's no attachment to you at all. You got one single dollar. It's not $2. It's one.
okay. So if it's, because all that is holding that together is a verbal agreement, right? So let's say you have a verbal agreement with an apartment, and you are going to rent this apartment for 30 days, take possession of it, then you can have it, and you'll rent it out for the rest of the year. But you got to do the 30 days. Within that 30 days, you see another apartment that might be better, and they give you the same agreement. Just take possession. You ain't got to pay nothing down. Just take possession. Are you still committed to the first apartment, or are you free to make the choice?
If you
and
sign the
decide
contract,
which one?
you
You don't have to. It's a verbal. It's just a verbal
if you
agreement.
just made the verbal,
verbal
that's the same
agreement saying
thing.
in the
But that's the same. But the whole thing is that can happen in a marriage. You can wake up and decide that you don't want to be with that
that
person in
happens a
that.
lot, unfortunately.
Again, so that's
happens a
not.
lot.
This doesn't really.
But that's the point, though.
You can
what-
decide anything by the next day and not want it.
But the thing that prevents the person from walking away is a legal document. They can. You know how many people?
I mean, they can walk away.
And this is what I mean.
You
They
still
are
married.
living their single life while still married because they haven't signed the papers. The one person won't. They can't afford the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
All of that. But they are living their single lives separately, but still married. So if that's going on in that scenario, at the end of the day, when somebody wants to come in and say, "Hey, I want to marry you now," what's stopping them?
Because they're married.
They're still married. But if it was in the reverse and they were single and they out there just living a single life until somebody say, hey, let's get married tomorrow.
Technically, that ain't stopping them. Shit, they just pay for it.
They just pay for what?
Pay for the divorce.
You might not have that option, Ace.
It don't cost them much.
It's not that. You got to look at it from a different standard.
You want it, you'll make a way.
Ace,
A
you
marriage
too-
is what?
You so strong. You don't even hear shit. Listen to what I'm saying.
He's so strong.
Now listen, I'm strong-headed.
He hard-headed.
If somebody, say for instance, let's say they're a vet and they got great benefits and they coming over here to this side and You work at whatever, Burger King, but you the manager. Your benefit package ain't comparing to what they got over there. She's gotten accustomed to what she can get being on this VA bill or whatever. That might be one of the preventative reasons for her kid, whatever, for them doing it. You say, what?
Just because I get married, he's actually going to go on her stuff.
What? Ace, she can't be on both of them. If
common
she
sense would to go on hers, she has a better package.
She can't because she's the party attached to her husband that's over and wherever. Yes, I'm saying the wife who's still attached because she's married.
Oh, well, you gotta let that go though. If you're saying that you love this new
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But they have to sign the agreement to get up out of there, right? She can't just marry the new nigga just because she wants to.
then you can actually, when you get a divorce, you can still say, hey, keep me on your insurance for so long. That can be one of your demands.
It's crazy work.
That does happen.
That's crazy.
It does happen. But I've never
Absolutely
seen that happen
absurd.
for a spouse. I've seen that
Bitch
happen.
die.
But I know it's domestic partners. You can do that now. You can do that now. But I've never seen it where the wife was still on the insurance. The kids usually are.
I know somebody that ain't.
Yeah, you
The
can,
wife
you
is
can
usually still
do
on
that.
her?
You can still do
demand
that.
shit. That's why I said that's
And y'all
absolutely
think the world
absurd.
fair.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, I
it
think the world
just
fair.
is what it
Alright.
is. It's still on there.
Hey, whatever.
His insurance was better.
Fuck out of here.
And if he's and the purpose is if he's not married to anybody else, it doesn't change
so unfair,
the
man.
amount that he paying is still gonna be the same amount that he
the
been
cost to
paying
be the
99
boss.
years.
The cost to be the boss.
I mean,
is
it's the
so
same
But it
way.
doesn't mean
if
that
he
he
don't make
don't
money
still-
and I'm the breadwinner and he on my insurance,
But that
it's
don't
the
mean
same
that you
thing.
still
Why I
wouldn't
just
want that
said the
person's
cost
health
to
to
be
be
the boss. I
Yeah.
didn't
up
say
to
what-
par. You
It's
still gonna
fucked
pay the
up,
same
but-
amount.
Like if you are the breadwinner, there's so many things that just
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But in a way, what you splitting, especially if this is your kid's mother, just say she got health problems. You should be cool with that. You know.
It ain't
but
taking
not
nothing
forever.
from you.
Not fucking forever.
Technically, no.
But
Just a little
for
payment.
so long till you get you some good health insurance. Yeah, but if you just like, nah, fuck you, bitch, you go get you some.
So I'm just saying.
Okay.
So so if they work at a place that doesn't seem to have as good of benefits as I have, right? But they've made no efforts to strive to get better. They've just been cool with where we are. They've been riding the wave of my ups. And I gotta pay for you to sustain your way of living because you are mad at whatever and we break up. That's not fair. That's not fair.
I be thinking about that sometimes with the celebrities and the child support situation. Like, if you was married to an average, you know damn well you would get that much money.
$4,000.
You know what I'm saying?
$4,000 a month.
Can you up the child support for this one child? How much do we need? Like,
We got one child, and you need 10 grand a month
exactly.
to raise this
10
month.
grand a month is absurd.
Plus, I'm probably
I wanna up
already
it,
getting
though.
you a house.
24,000 a month.
Like if I'm
Huh?
in
But
that
child support doesn't start with what you say. It starts with what a judge say and what you bring in.
I'm aware.
So if you bringing in $6 million a month, then a judge is not gonna say, "I'm gonna give your child 500." That's just not what they're gonna do because they can take up to 30%.
It's about the child's stability.
But this what I'm saying.
And
though.
maintaining
I'm
their
saying,
same
for you
standard
to
of
ask to
life.
be up and it's already up there is what I'm saying.
I don't have a problem with
Because
child support.
most
of the
females
time.
go and they ask for it to be raised, and they already getting a cushion amount.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're sitting up there and you got one kid and their tuition to go to school is like $2,200 a month, right? All right, I can see you paying somewhere about 6 or 7 a month. The reason I say this is because tuition is half. Whatever the kid will need as far as supplies, school, clothes, all of that, infrastructure, all of that is included in it. And then you give maybe, and I pray I never go to this so I don't have to, maybe a 10% cushion just in case bullshit does happen. I'm cool with that. But when you want to take that 7 that includes your cushion and jump to 10 just because it's Wednesday. I feel like I should be getting more. That's greed.
I think a lot of times it is too that when you are a person and you're married to somebody, and then especially if you maintain the house and the car, that stuff still has to be paid for.
But that's my point. I'm talking about when I say cost of living, I'm including it. I'm including all
It
that.
may be more than
Maintenance.
that, because you got to think. Listen to what I'm saying though.
I am.
If you and her lived in this house, and it's a multi-million-dollar house, and let's say when y'all got divorced, the judge gave her this house. If you know that outright, if you really think about it, you know she can't afford to keep this house.
Duh, I'm paying for it. That's part of what's. But you know what's in that? That's not in child support. That's in palimony.
No, it's called alimony. Palimony is when we just girlfriend and boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, alimony is when we actually was married and we got divorced. So even in that, in some states they don't recognize alimony. Some states don't. You can only get the care of the child, what's going to be in the best benefit of the child. So you can actually put in the well-being, meaning being able to provide a roof over that child's head. That's why if you hear about a lot of celebrities, they only mention the child support because they can't mention alimony because that state might not honor alimony. Once you're divorced, you're divorced. That's it. They don't have to do those things. So they put it in a child support thing, meaning if this baby grew up here till he was 7 years old, then a judge may say, okay, well, if she's getting a house and you said she can have this house over here, well, this house is worth this and it has to be paid for.
But that's what I'm including. When I say maintain stability, I'm including that in there.
It may be more than $7,000.
It's already calculated. That's what I'm getting at. It's literally already calculated at where we are versus my income versus the cost of living versus what it takes to sustain it. So when I get the child support, that's included in there with a small cushion. That's
So you're
supposed to
talking
be.
about if you decide how much you're going to give.
No, I'm talking about when they decide, when they courts decide, they take a fraction of what you make,
I know.
right? They take the fraction. They include what they think the cost of living is for you specifically to maintain what it was when y'all were married.
It depends on the state. That's what I'm telling you. A state may only take what they feel like it would take to raise this child. But then if you say, that's why in the divorce papers it'll say, do you have properties? Do you have children together? Then they factor that in and say, okay, he makes this amount. We're going to give you $5,000 for the child. Well, the house is about this amount and the utility's going to cost you this amount. And then you got this car is going to be this much a year. This much a year. Then they factor that in and they make it one payment. That's how that works. Because if they don't take alimony, then they can still. Why do you think that a lot of them still live in the houses that they can't afford to live in? Because that's
But that's my
put
point,
into
though.
that amount.
But that's my point. My point is you're keeping the standard of what we built together, and you are trying to have it individually, right? So once we get to that point, now you gotta. I feel as though this is my opinion. You gotta boss up to get there. I shouldn't be paying for your cost of living when Richard just gonna come in and lounge and kick his feet up.
A lot of people, especially
Why
if you
should I
got,
be doing it?
If you got multiple houses, you don't want to see your child's mother out living anywhere with your child too.
Okay, I'll give
So
you that.
if the baby done been here all this time, you may want to be like, this house is paid for. You just got to pay taxes. Go ahead and stay over there then.
Nah. Nah. You want to leave? Leave.
So then what about your child?
Leave my baby with me then. We got it.
That don't always go like that. So
I
if
know.
it don't, then where do
I
you
know.
where do you want your baby to live?
Nah, because honestly...
Because you wouldn't want your
know.
child to just be anywhere.
You know. Y'all know me well enough to know. My sappy ass would definitely be thinking about the child and mother relationship. So I probably would try to find a compromise in between there of where we could... I don't know, you be close, I'll be close, wherever, but I'm not okay with just giving you half just because we created a life together. We created this baby, and now all of a sudden, you decide, or I decide it don't work
I think
no more.
half should only be given if y'all have created things together, like businesses and all of those things, where y'all both got y'all blood, sweat, and tears in it. If y'all separate, that's
what
the
I'm
only
saying,
time I
like,
feel like that.
But if you've been the primary breadwinner, y'all, and you was cool with it, and at some certain point that turns off, you not cool with that anymore. All of a sudden, now you want out. I'm obligated to pay you to leave is what it really sounds like.
A judge is gonna just look at it like that's how they gonna look at it.
I gotta pay you for me to be able to.
They
get
gonna
my
look
freedom.
at it like you gotta keep them in a lifestyle that they've been accustomed to.
That sucks. That sucks.
But
And I'm
for
not talking
rich
about-
women, they do it for men too.
And that's what I'm saying. It sucks to be the cost, to pay the cost to be the boss when it comes to that. It sucks because I know that there are sisters out there taking care of brothers. I do know that. I know that. I know it's some people who just. And when I say this, I'm meaning the people who leech. I'm not talking about someone who's actually sacrificed to make that house a home, making sure the kids get to school every day, making sure that if you forgot a birthday or a special event that's coming up, it's on the calendar, making sure you're there because taking cupcakes to the school. I'm not talking about them. Them people I'm not talking about. What I am talking about is the motherfuckers who just, well, I was along for the ride. I helped you when you.
Would you feel
needed
the same if it was a $50,000 house? Y'all ain't got a whole lot of money. Y'all broke up. Maybe y'all got two houses.
man.
And so it's about the amount.
It's not about the amount.
It's about the money.
No, it's about the fact that it's something that we probably acquired together, and now you want it for yourself.
I mean, but that's what happens in marriage. You're gonna acquire things together.
That's my point. That's my point. You acquire things together.
But somebody gotta
Somebody
take it.
gotta
Somebody gotta take it. Either you
Nah.
gonna take it or I'm gonna take. Somebody has to take
I want a
it.
liquidation clause. We can split
Oh
that.
my God.
Somebody gotta
can
take
split
it.
that.
Don't get a prenup.
Prenup. Fuck yeah, we getting a prenup. Everything will be liquidated. Whatever we acquire, unless there's an amendment that we come to during the marriage, nah, we liquidating everything. We splitting that 50-50. Sell it. Sell it. I don't
What
care
I'ma
if it's
say
a
is,
fucking horse.
if
Sell it.
If you'd have had that much money and you decide to marry somebody without a prenup,
Sell
anyway,
it.
Then it is gonna be what it is.
Hey, so we
That's
selling
just
shit.
period.
I don't care if it's your
That's
grandma
just-
couch that she gave us. Sell it.
That's just period. That's the thing that
What'd you
I'm
say,
saying.
Ace?
About it once I get it. That's materialistic shit.
Ace. Sell that
Because
shit.
if it's about your,
Especially
if
you
it's
know
about a
it's
divorce,
mine, like, this shit's
It's my
mine.
point.
It's mine. Don't come for me.
right? And
But
that's the point
my
that I'm
point.
making.
That's the point I've been saying the whole time, though. I've been saying that same shit.
No, but what I'm saying is when she get the house, that means that when you
I
get
want
this one,
We breaking up. I want this computer. Okay.
right? So when I take the 80-inch TV, don't say shit.
All right, y'all. On that note,
I'm breaking shit in half.
this has been a great show. We've had a time,
Oh my god.
but it's time to go.
What time is? Oh yeah. it's time.
Sell it.
That's our show.
Sell the shit. And I want half.
With him.
Half.
Ladies, not out with him.
Half.
Listen up, ladies, it's Saturday night. Time to grab your heels and feel alright. Got a podcast that's on fire. The money thinking, taking you higher. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies, now we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know.